Okay guys, I want to take a more holistic approach to your training and your dietary habits now, okay? And holistic is a word that I've started to hate because of its use by people who use it to deny facts, saying that they have a holistic approach and medicine doesn't know what it's talking about, and I just think they're full of... Anyway, so moving along, we're going to look at, this week, we're going to look at TLC for your body, okay? So, number one, then we want to have a look at health as a whole, and we want to have a look at the domains of health. So we can roughly and broadly break it down into these 6 major categories, okay? Physical health, mental health, and emotional health, okay? Then we have spiritual, social, and financial health. So if we break it down into those categories, right? And what I want you to think is very, very simply, too much or too little of any one of those is going to negatively impact all of the others. If you make a change with your physical health, that is going to have a knock-on effect through your emotions, through your mental health, through your social relationships, okay? It's going to hit everything, okay? So what I want you to be very, very aware of is it's no good, you know, looking perfect and having the perfect six-pack and all whatever else it is defines your perfect image if you're miserable, if you're socially, you know, cut off from other people, etc. So we want to make sure that whatever we do respects each other area of health, okay? And it's fine to prioritize for what we'll call a mesocycle. For like 4 to 6 weeks, you can say, okay, I'm just going to zero in, I'm going to work this. But then after that period, you need to balance things out. And that's the next point that I want to come to. So first point was domains of health, and these will all be in the comments down or in the description of this video, okay? The next is stress, okay? And balance. So when we think of stress, it generally has all these negative connotations, all right? But without stress, why would you get up? Why would you eat? Why would you go to the toilet? I mean, who cares, right? You need to have some form of stress to promote growth. And the ideal stress level is eustress, right? And that's if you imagine, let's imagine it's raining, okay? And you got a bucket, right? Eustress is to the bucket being full. That's as much stress as you can handle. Any more is going to overflow. All right? So eustress is the optimal amount of stress for you to grow. Okay? Too much is distress. Okay? And this is if we're looking at our flow zone over here, distress is the upper level. That's the anxiety risks. That's the injury risks. Okay? Too little, that's too relaxed, and you're not going to grow. You're not going to improve. You're not going to expand your comfort zone. So what we want to do is we want to have the right amount of stress to elicit the desired response, and then to balance that with the right amount of relaxation, okay? And it's important that you understand this. If you go really heavy on push-ups, say, then the next day you're going to want to relax those muscles, okay? The chest is going to be a little bit stiff and a little bit sore, the triceps, the shoulders, the same, okay? So this week is all about TLC, and this video is about trying to find the balance in each of the areas of life. And this can be quite tricky or quite difficult at first, and then all of a sudden it'll click and it's very, very simple then after a while, okay? You'll never be in perfect balance in all areas. It doesn't happen, okay? So that's it, guys. I will be filming the rest of the TLC series this week, which will be lower back care, shoulder care, and then distal care, which is distal from the center of the body. So the neck, the wrists, hands, fingers, toes, feet, ankles, that stuff. Okay, so those videos are coming. Cheers, gang.